too. Well, there you go. Davis. Close. He's playing that cue ball up to the 9. I think he saw Mika Immonen play this shot yesterday, where we were commentating on the match, and he saw Mika move that cue ball close. Now watch the 9. Basically, the 2 is his cue ball here. Next one in front, but is he human? First indication of it. Stop! That's what he thinks about it.
Magandang hapon mga kaibigan, mga kabilyard. Welcome to Efren Reyes reaction and commentary videos. For today's reaction video, pag-usapan natin itong napakaganda at napaka-exciting na match between Efren Bata Reyes versus dito sa kanyang Nemesis na si Steve Davis sa larangan ng pool. Ginanap ito noong 2002. Ito yung World Pool League Finals at makikita natin dito nanalo sa lag si Steve Davis at siya ang magbe-break sa rack number 1. Ang kanilang laban ay 9 balls. Ang kanilang match ay race to 7. Makikita natin dito si Steve Davis ay 6-time world champion nito at 4-time international champion. Kalaban niya naman dito ang ating pambato na si Efren Reyes, 2-time world champion sa 9 ball at saka sa 8 ball. At dito nga mukhang gusto pa niyang kunin itong World Pool League at championship. Dito makikita natin maglalaban ang isang napakagaling na pool player na si Efren Reyes, the magician, at saka isang snooker legend na si Steve Davis. So magsasalpukan itong dalawang legend na ito sa larangan ng 9 ball. Panoorin natin mga kabilyard kung sino ang mangunguna dito sa laban nila. Si Reyes ay nasa table ngayon at meron siyang panibagong tira. Tingnan natin kung may steal niya itong rack number 1 kay Steve Davis.
Well, if he can just get through to it. It looks like he can, Sid. Very close. That cue ball might have just feathered far enough behind the 9 not to leave this on.
Dead right, Jim. Can he change the track by putting side on, maybe? No.
Just trying to feather it past the pink 4. Not to leave it on for Steve.
And you saw in that shot, Jim, just how fast this cloth is compared to snooker cloth. No nap. It's a race to 9. Efren Reyes, the holder of this title. One of the year ago in this very hole.
And that was a pool safety that Steve just played. He is taking it in. And a great shot from Davis there. But up against a man who kicks the ball better than anyone alive.
Kick means cushion first.
Look at that. Gets out of those for a living, Sid,
Yes.
doesn't he?
Reyes this year was a rack boy in the pool hall, and by the time he's 14, no Americans, GIs would play him for as much as $1. He copied the shots, he says, of crazy guys and people who tried wild shots. So his immense natural talent augmented by watching the game and playing from a child.
He's looking right now at the possibility of just getting that cue ball over, hopefully in behind one of those. He doesn't want to go in off. He can only get through to the right edge of the blue as he looks.
Live in Cardiff World Championship, a great match in prospect here. Steve Davis, Efren Reyes.
Well, he's got the 2 safe though, Sid.
Are you absolutely sure? With this bloke? With this bloke?
Yeah, I really can't see Efren attacking from here, mind you. They don't call him the magician for nothing.
Maganda ang palitan nila sa play safe, no? At dito nga si Efren Reyes mukhang pinapahirapan talaga niya si Steve Davis. At hindi naman magpapatalo si Steve Davis dito sa kanyang mga play safe na ito. Kaya ito dito mukhang na-open itong table kay Steve Davis. Meron siyang available shot dito sa ball number 2 pero merong harang dito sa bola, no? Kaya medyo mahirap yung queuing niya. So tingnan natin kung may pasok ni Steve Davis itong ball number 2 sa corner pocket.
He can't get onto the red 3. Hampered bridging right over the 7 and the 8.
Here he goes. It's Jim said. Efren was thinking way ahead of even if Davis did get this pot. The position on the red's a problem, so Davis also looking for safety and get it! Lapping it up.
I think what's nice about these two players is they're going to appreciate each other. He's grabbed his break cue here. I wonder if he's going to play.
Panibagong play safe ni Davis, no, dito sa tira niya na yan at nilagay niya nga sa likuran ng 6 ball itong cue ball, no, para magkaroon ng mahirap na masay dito. At dito nga medyo kinulang yung masay ni Reyes na foul siya dyan, scratch ball. At ito mukhang magkakaroon ng idea si Steve Davis dito para mag-combination, no? Nakatutok na kasi itong 9 sa corner pocket at ball inahan naman kay Steve Davis kaya pwede siyang makagawa ng paraan dito para ma-combination niya itong 2 to 9 dito sa corner pocket. So mahina, no, yung pagkakamasay doon ni Reyes. Kaya itong si Steve Davis meron siyang chance ngayon sa kanyang ball in hand at mukhang sinipat na niya itong ball number 2, no, para dito sa ball number 9. Ito nga 2 to 9 combination para sa corner pocket, rock number 1. Panoorin natin kung makuha ni Steve Davis ito.
Not easy to get onto the 7, so Steve's going to attack the 2-9 here. Now I can tell you something, see how close he's playing that cue ball up to the 9? I think he saw Mika Immonen play this shot yesterday where we were commentating on the match, and he saw Mika move that cue ball close. Now watch the 9. Basically the 2's his cue ball here.
Napakahusay na 2 to 9 combination na yun kaya score kay Davis, no? At dito makita natin first blood si Davis. At ang kanilang breaking format ay winner's break kaya si Davis pa rin ang magbe-break dito sa rack number 2. At makita natin meron siyang bola na ipasok pero kasama ang palad na ball scratch itong si Steve Davis. Foul yan kaya ball in hand dito kay Efren Bata Reyes. Alam naman natin si Reyes kapag naka-ball in hand yan, meron siyang 92%, no, hanggang 96% yung probability na ma-clean up niya ang table. Kaya tingnan natin dito sa ball in hand niya kung ma-clean up niya itong rack number 2 at makatabla sa score. Panoorin natin mga kabilyard.
Bring a few together. Just surveying the situation here. He knows he wants to get the left-hand side of the table for the red 3 already. He's figured that out. So it's all about the proper angle on the 2 here, Sid, in potting this 1.
That Filipino style cue action. It looks rocky. See this, the cue addresses different parts of the ball, but the final stroke comes through exactly where he wants to hit it. Looks pretty good on the red, Jim.
A little closer to the side cushion for comfort. But he may just have to draw into the 4, or the brown 7 here. Just to the left of the 3 for the 5. He had no choice there. And now he's in trouble. bridging right over the 6. How does he get from the 5 to the 6? This looks dead straight or very close to it.
Medyo alanganin yung pagkaka-break doon ni Efren Reyes, no? Nagkaroon ng cluster ball dito sa dalawang bola sa gitna. At medyo mahirap yung cluster ball na yan, yung 7 and 8. Pero tingnan natin kung magawa ng paraan yan ni Reyes sa kanyang tira, no? Dito nga ball number 5, ang ganda ng pagkaka-tira niya na yan at nagkaroon siya ng backspin para makakuha ng ball position dito sa 6 ball. At tingnan natin kung mai-break niya from 6 ball, matamaan niya itong 7 at magkaroon ng best position. Panoorin natin mga kabilyard.
He's still got a little trouble here, little cause for concern. That 7 isn't in the open. The brown 7 next. Should he get this? And look out.
Mukhang napasobra yung English doon ni Efren Reyes na ito, medyo ngumiti siya, hindi niya kasi tinamaan itong 7, kaya no choice siya kung hindi pinahin itong 7 at magkaroon ng play safe. At dito nga tinamaan ni Reyes at napakaganda ng play safe niya na yan, pero mukhang may scratch yata si Reyes, hindi. At yun, na-cover niya pa yung 8 dito sa likuran, no? Kaya ang ganda nung play safe na yan ni Efren Reyes. Tingnan natin si Steve Davis kung matamaan niya itong 7 at magkaroon din siya ng counter safety. So tingnan natin at panoorin mga kabilyard.
Great shot. Now how do you fancy this shot for Steve Davis?
Well, he's saying if there's a shot involved in the 9.
I think he's looking at possibly just trying to get the butt of the cue up and kick it from the back end here. Got to slightly swerve that cue ball, you can see. And Steve will be looking for a full contact on that brown 7 here. Very tough, this shot. Not only to hit it, but to get it safe. Would you believe it? He got too much.
Medyo napasobra yung masay doon ni Steve Davis, kaya na-foul siya dyan, hindi tinamaan yung 7. At dito parang sabi nga ng marami, alam na this. Mukhang nakatutok na itong mga bola na yan at aiming si Reyes dito sa ball number 6. Sa 8 naman dito sa side pocket at para makakuha ng ball position dito sa 9. Mukhang tatabla si Reyes dito sa rack number 2. At ito nga, sabi nga, at alam na this. Tutok na itong 9 sa corner pocket. Pasok yan at dito tayo sa score. All 1 ang score natin at ngayon panalo si Reyes dyan, kaya siya ang magbe-break. Winners break tayo. Tingnan natin kung maka-break and run si Reyes dito sa rack number 3.
His early games in the US. Cesar Morales, an assumed name, took a lot of money from a lot of people. Efren Reyes had a famous match in 1995 against Strickland at the Sands Region Casino.
Another look at the break off and the positioning of the balls. Ominous signs early for Davis in the 3rd rack here. Is that the view he's going to have for a prolonged period of time? Well, we'll have to wait and see.
Below 2. Gimme. He's looking at the exact spot he wanted to land. Oh my goodness! Oh, it blew the wind as it passed that exact track he wanted. Past the red to take the red. Opposite pocket. The shot of a maestro.
Couldn't go wrong there, Sid. Even if he cannons the 6, he leaves it to the other corner. He just plays where the percentages are in his favor.
World champion in play, 6 times world snooker champion Steve Davis, who could do a lot of sitting down, could SD.
Hindi pa rin talaga nagbabago yung cueing style at saka yung precision ball positioning ni Efren Reyes, no? Napakahusay at accurate yung mga angle para sa next object ball. Dito makikita natin yung peak ni Reyes sa paglalaro ng billiard. Sa panahon na ito, nasa 52 years old na si Efren Reyes at ang kalaban niya naman si Steve Davis ay nasa 48 years old na. Kaya makikita natin dito parehong veteran pool player nito at malaman natin ito last ball si Reyes sa rack number 3. Pasok ang 9, 2-1 ang score natin dyan. Si Reyes pa rin ang magbe-break sa rack number 4. So tingnan natin dyan kung maka-break and run ulit si Reyes dito sa rack number 4. 2-1. Panoorin natin mga kabilyard.
Sudden death elimination knockout stages. There's no tomorrow if you lose this match.
Surprise news from the mezzanine. Johnny Archer, 4 times world champion, trails 1-0 to Adam Lewis of England.
Yes, and there we can see it. Lewis will be breaking off. Obviously, that in-off from Archer on the break, proving critical here in the opening rack. And what an upset. We've had a few. Bustamante out. Rempe never even qualifying for the knockout stages. And then Nick Varner booking a ticket home.
Davis, steepled fingers. He might have a lot of time to practice. He's steepling.
Nicely onto the blue too. The red 3 just above it.
Draws the ball, leaving a nice angle to the red 3. Pink same pocket.
Oh, he didn't hit that one well. He's played that into the left-hand side of the pocket as we look.
Napakahusay talaga nung mga ball positioning at tira na yan ni Reyes, lalo na sa cueing style niya, no? Dito sa ball number 5, medyo alanganin siya ng konti, pero makikita natin dito kung gaano kagaling si Reyes talaga sa mga kagaya niyan, mga pina, no? At saka dito, mapapansin niyo talagang kahit saan pumunta yung kanyang bola, alam niya talaga kung paano ipasunod at saka kumuha ng magandang ball position para sa next object ball. At dito si Reyes, last 2 ball si Reyes at mukhang makaka-score na naman siya dito sa rack number 4. Sabi nga ng maraming mga pool masters, alam na this. Ito 8 para sa corner pocket. Pinaikot pa ni Reyes yung bola para makakuha ng magandang ball position dito sa 9. Napakahusay talaga. Medyo mahina pa yan pero manageable itong ball position niya. Tingnan natin kung makapasok siya sa 9 at pumuntos ulit dito sa rack number 4. Pasok ang 9, 3-1 ang score natin dyan mga kabilyard at si Reyes pa rin ang magbe-break sa rack number 5. Panoorin natin kung maka-break and run ulit si Reyes.
Greatest pool players of all time against one of the greatest snooker players of all time. Locking horns. And who would have missed this? Reyes again with the break. Successfully completed. He's doing precious little wrong, Sid.
Well, they sometimes say that his break is the weakest part of his game, but that just puts into perspective how brilliant his all-round play is.
Flick this 3 into the corner pocket. Nice angle on the pink 4. He'll spin the white off the 2 cushions, bottom left. Get back into the center of the table for the orange 5 next. You know, these players do have to make a slight adjustment too with these balls. This telecast going out to a lot of places that may not be used to the
Dalawang consecutive break and run shot na ang ginawa dito ni Reyes at mukhang makakatatlo pa siya dito. Ito, kinaliwa niya pa itong ball number 4 na ito at pinakitaan niya ng kaliwat kanan itong kalaban niyang si Steve Davis. At dito nga napansin niyo talagang last 3 ball si Reyes, no? Break and run pa rin ba ang mangyayari dito? Tingnan natin dito sa tira ni Efren Reyes. Medyo alanganin yung ball position niya dyan, pero tingnan natin kung mapina ni Reyes sa corner pocket at makakuha ng best position sa 9. At doon nga, naipasok ni Reyes, napakahusay talaga, pati yung pagkuha ng ball positioning, eksaktong-eksakto. Pangatlong break and run ni Reyes, no, dito sa rack number 5 na yan. At dito pumasok nga yan. 4-1 ang score natin, palakpakan yung mga audience at maraming sumusuporta talaga dito sa ating pambato. At si Reyes pa rin ang magbe-break sa rack number 6. Panoorin natin kung makaisa pa siyang break and run dito sa rack number 6.
Former world champion, talented German, and that could be a rocky ride.
He's making a ball off the break and landing on the lowest ball remaining every time. And this is all Steve Davis has seen for about the last 20 minutes. Reyes break and clear up, break and clear up. It's been like an instant replay.
Heart of the pocket. And each one of these breaks, particular breaks, little needle in the heart of Davis.
And nice angle on the 3 to come down for the pink 4. Television from the Philippines here. Lots of media in attendance. That'll go back. They'll put that on tape, take it back to show their kids back home.
It was live in the Philippines a year ago at 3 a.m. when he won the title. But there's a lot of people in Manila glued to this national hero and the Legion d'honneur. That's a Filipino version of that. National hero in the Philippines.
Mukhang nakuha talaga ni Efren Reyes yung sa kanyang momentum, no? At dito nga last 3 ball si Reyes para sa isang napakahusay na break and run na naman dito sa rack number 6. Maganda ang ball position niya para sa 9 at tingnan natin kung matapos ni Reyes itong rack number 6 na ito at ma-declare natin na pang-apat, no, na break and run shot ni Reyes. Race to 7 lang ito mga kaibigan at dito nga mukhang pupuntos pa si Efren Reyes sa rack number 6 at pumasok nga yan. 5-1 ang score natin dyan. Hindi pa nakakabawi si Steve Davis at dito nga napansin natin talagang hindi pinagbibigyan ni Reyes itong kanyang kalaban na Steve Davis. 5-1 ang score, si Reyes pa rin ang magbe-break sa rack number 7. Dalawang rack na lang at pwede nang mag-champion si Reyes. Panoorin natin mga kabilyard.
5-1 up in a race to 9 against Steve Davis.
And still Reyes breaking with control. And you know, so interesting, just during that short break, Sid, Steve was up out of his chair walking around. He's been in it for 5 racks. Reyes went and sat down.
He was prowling like an outcast coyote. Because he can't do much else but prowl. He's just preying on it, suspects that this man makes a mistake. Well, he's playing. Can't see it. Featherweight red.
Didn't want that cue ball on the left cushion, though. Won't be happy about that. Green 6 next. Running through off 2 cushions. He's not missing a thing, Sid.
Absolutely.
Now it looks like his only shot is to force the white off the top cushion back into the center of the table for the brown 7 to the same pocket.
So far, he's only made 1 slip. He leads 5-1.
And this isn't straightforward. This has to be cued very sweetly to get that white back to where he wants to. just off the top cushion here and try and get the cue ball back into this area. Not bad.
Eksaktong-eksakto doon sa commentator, no? At napansin niyo talagang napakaganda ng mga pinapakita ni Reyes dito sa kanyang tira na ito. Makaka-5 break and run ba si Reyes dito sa rack number 7? Tingnan natin ang mahusay kung magagawa ni Reyes yan. At mukhang maganda nga yung ball position at mukhang may scratch nga ba? Hindi. At ayun, huminto siya. Last ball si Reyes sa rack number 7. Pang-5 break and run ni Reyes ito kapag pumasok. Pasok ang 9. Ayan na. Naka 6-1 na. Nasa top of the hill na si Efren Reyes. Palakpakan yung mga tao. At dito nga napansin natin talagang hindi pinagbigyan ni Efren Reyes itong si Steve Davis. May pumasok na bola sa kanyang break, sa kanyang last rack. At may available shot si Reyes, no? Tingnan natin kung maka break and run na si Reyes dito sa kanyang last rack na ito. Panoorin natin mga kabilyard.
Seeing a hero at the art of spherical science. He is a genius.
Even when he does overhit it, he doesn't overhit it enough to get into trouble. He didn't want to be this close to the 3. Now he's got to either weave a path between those balls or try and pull away from that brown 7. Those are his only 2 choices. It almost looks like he can get that cue ball between the 9 and the orange 5. There you go.
He could thread a needle standing in a force 10 gale on top of the mast.
Now just the right angle it looks like to get down for the orange 5. Well, St. George's flag there. It hasn't been off the floor apart from the walk-in in the first rack, Sid.
Yes. Things looking sad. For
finally a mistake.
He's gone in off.
A chink in the armor.
At mukhang masama yung nangyari dyan, no? Dahil pumasok nga pero na-scratch naman itong si Efren Reyes. Napakaganda sana nung tira na yan at matatapos na, pero yun ang naging dahilan kung bakit na-foul si Reyes. Bolinhan naman kay Steve Davis. So hindi inasahan na Reyes yun, bolinhan kay Steve Davis. Mukhang sabi nga ng marami, alam na this. At makikita natin dito yung focus din ni Steve Davis para manalo at makahabol sa score. At dito nga ang score natin 6-1, no? Top of the hill na si Reyes at humahabol si Steve Davis ng 5 rack. At dahil dyan at na foul si Reyes, mukhang nakakuha ng pagkakataon or chance itong si Steve Davis para makapanik ng 1 puntos. Pasok ang 9, 6-2 ang score natin dyan. Si Steve Davis ang magbe-break sa rack number 9. Panoorin natin kung maka-break and run si Steve Davis sa rack number 9.
But we do expect a lot from our sportsmen. Sometimes it just don't happen. They're flying around. Nothing drops through.
So frustrating seeing your opponent knock in 6 consecutive racks and you just can't muster up a successful break, and you wonder what's the difference, what's the key? About 30 years of playing 9-ball. Steve's got 30 playing snooker.
How do you get to Carnegie Hall? Practice.
Reyes keeping the clamps on Davis. He doesn't want to let the lion out of the cage. Top cushion, the only escape here, Sid, a right-hand cushion as we look. But again, the contact on the 1 is one thing. Getting it safe, that's another. Steve won't miss this 1. He'll hit it. Just just needs a little bit of running here.
Top cushion. Is this safe? Is anything safe for this man?
Difficult to see him attacking from here. I think this is nothing more than a containing shot. If he can make a good aggressive safety from this position, he'll have played one of his best shots. And the obvious choices to try and get that one down to the top cushion back right hand side as we look. Or he can run with the white, Sid.
Mukhang mahirap talaga yung posisyon na yan, no? At dito nga nasaklit ni Reyes itong ball number 1 na yan, at napansin niyo talaga napakahirap ng posisyon na yon, pero manageable ito kay Steve Davis, no, sa posisyon na yan, dahil isa rin siya sa mga magagaling na cueing artist. At dito mapapansin niyo si Reyes ay back to sitting position at si Steve Davis naman ang nasa table. Tingnan natin kung ma-steal ni Davis itong rack number 9.
Going away from the blue 2, the next ball on.
Here we go. The comeback trail start here with a 1 ball.
Steve now will be looking to get that 1 ball in behind the brown 7, and he can take the cue ball over and try and cannon into the pink 4. That'll hold the cue ball in behind the brown 7 and get that ball up the bottom end of the table as we look. That's the shot, Sid. Get that white behind the brown 7.
It's behind, and he's weighted the blue 2 beautifully.
Well, he'd like to have played it a little harder. Just a quick shake of the head, I detect. Steve knows that he should have had Reyes in a lot more trouble than he does. I'm not sure he can't even get through to this 2. I think he can.
From the top viewpoint, you're right. Could have done with another.
Long shot at napakahirap ng ball position. Pero yun nga, sumablay si Reyes doon. Ganun pa man, nakakuha siya ng play safe, no? Tumago dito sa likuran ng 9 ball, pero back to table si Steve Davis. Medyo may nakikita siyang paraan para matamaan niya itong ball number 2. So tingnan natin kung magawa ni Steve Davis na i-combination yung 9, at mukhang tinatry niya itong ibang shot or i-kick shot pala para magkaroon ng combination dito sa 9 sa corner pocket. Tingnan natin kung magawa iyan ni Steve Davis. Panoorin natin mga kabilyard.
Contact that blue 2 off 2 cushions. All or nothing.
Well, he needs, I was going to say desperate measures. With him, he needs precise, effective measures. Just watch what happens to the blue and then the 9.
No, he hit it off 1 cushion. Well, he's fluked the 3.
Medyo manipis yung kick shot doon ni Steve, no? Doon sa 2, pero ganun pa man, meron pa rin siyang naipasok na isang bola doon sa side pocket, at may available na window para dito sa ball number 2. So medyo hirap pa rin yung kanyang ball positioning, pero tingnan natin kung may ibang shot ni Steve Davis itong 2 sa side pocket or mag-play safe siya. So tingnan natin discarded dito ni Steve. Panoorin natin mga kabilyard.
Efren Reyes, the world champion. Davis, with his winner break rule, could string 3 or 4 or more together.
Can just get through to this blue 2. Oh, what a shot. Look at the cue ball. Steve willing it in behind the 7. I don't know if it got there.
The 9 is very near.
At dito nagkaroon ng pagkakataon si Efren Reyes, no? Para dito sa 2, medyo sumablay siya doon sa side pocket at hindi niya nakuhang ipasok yon. Kaya back to table si Steve Davis, open wide ang table, maganda ang ball position niya. Kaya tingnan natin dito sa layout na ito kung ma-clean up ni Steve Davis itong rack number 9. So chance na ni David dito, panoorin natin mga kabilyard.
Oh, it went into the center pocket, even better.
And his ace landed on the pink. Sorry, bad English. Landed ace on the pink. I don't get a bit excited, but who wouldn't with this kind of match? When you're excited at home, up you are, wherever you are. Manila, Romford. Points north, south and west of Cardiff. Davis trying to start. A rolling recovery.
This has been the scrappiest rack we've seen.
Scrap's the word. Davis is starting the scrap. Action on the table reflected in the pupils of her eyes.
Steve just making sure, taking time. He's got the right angle on the 6 here. I think what he's concerned, oh, there's Rob McKenna in the crowd. The local hero. He went out in this round, but he had a good event. Played some great stuff here.
Green 6, heart of the pocket.
See, this isn't straightforward, Sid, because I don't know if that 8 passes to the top left corner as we look. Easy to get onto if it does. If it doesn't, not so easy. The way that Steve's played that, he's trying to get right in behind it.
Medyo alanganin yung position dyan ng bola, no? At dito nga, nakaharang pa itong 9 sa corner pocket. Kaya mahihirapan dito si Steve Davis. Pwede siyang mag-play safe or pwede niyang ibang shot itong 8 para makakuha ng ball position sa 9. Ano nga ba ang gagawin dito ni Steve Davis? Magpe-play safe o ibabang shot niya itong 8 para matapos itong 9? Panoorin ninyo mga kabilyard, ano sa palagay ninyo ang mangyayari dito sa tira na yan ni Steve Davis. Medyo alanganin talaga yan, pero tingnan natin yung galing niya as a snooker master. Panoorin natin yung diskarte ni Steve Davis.
Go one way or the other here.
Sumablay, no? Medyo makapal yung tira na yon ni Steve Davis. Kaya sumablay at ito open ang table kay Reyes at last rack si Reyes dito. Last 2 ball naman yan, pero tingnan natin kung mapasok ni Reyes yung bola na yan, although natutok na yan sa corner pocket at dito pumasok nga. Napakaganda pa ng position. Mukhang alam na this, sabi nga 7 score versus 2, panalo si Efren Reyes. Congratulations. Thank you for watching. See you on my next video.